Hey guys, Casual Gamer Reed. Now, Kentucky has their first real challenge, I guess you could say, of the season. I mean, this is a big game for Kentucky. I mean, Kentucky and Kansas, Tuesday night, ESPN in New York City. Now, this game is very important to both teams. Kansas still wants to show that they can compete and win they've lost all their talent. They still have Relaford and Robinson, but they're not what they was last year, but they want to prove that they can still contend, and this is a big game for Kansas. Now this is a big game for Kentucky, of course. All this talent we have now, the team says they love playing together, they're unselfish, all this stuff we've been hearing. They're playing great together. Now it's time for Kentucky to play a top 15 team. Now, I think it's going to be a difficult game for Kentucky, I really do. I mean, you've got to realize Kentucky is a very young team, very young. Kansas has, I would say Kansas has more chemistry maybe than Kentucky. I mean, you can't really tell. I mean, this game is going to tell us a lot about both teams, really. It's a big game for both schools, Nothing against Kansas, but I do think Kentucky will win this by 15 or more points. That may be crazy, you're saying. You're crazy, dude. I'm just looking at it the way I've seen so far, the way Kentucky has played. And I've watched Kansas play their opener. I didn't watch it, but I saw the highlights. I just feel this is Kentucky's game, Big game tonight, huge. This is a huge game, Kentucky fans. This is where we see what this team, where they're at right now, We're going to find out where we're at as a team right now. We're not playing no pushover. We're not playing Marist. This is a real game, This is as close as it gets right here. This is as good as it gets, Kentucky has to step up. And I really want to see what they're made of. I want to see what we can do against a very good Kansas team. May win their conference again this year, They'll be right there if they don't. So, I mean, it's not a pushover, But I do believe, I hate to say that Kentucky's going to win by 15 or more. It's like being disrespectful and stuff. I just believe we will. The way this team's playing right now, you can just tell. You can just see it, I know we've not played nobody, but neither is Kansas, really, But this is just a big game for us. I mean, to me, this really is the first game of the season, Really, the first test, I guess you could say. Tuesday night on ESPN, it's going to be Kentucky and Kansas, New York City. It don't get no bigger than this. I mean, other than conference play. But it's going to be a great game, folks. I mean, it's going to be a great game. I hope Kentucky can really do what I think they can do this game. I don't think it's going to be that close of a game. I think Kansas will hang in there at first, but I do believe talent will win in the end. As Coach Cal says, talent, I'll take talent any time of the day over chemistry, whatever. It's what he says, but, we'll see, I guess. Please like, subscribe, comment, and go Big Blue.